Bismillah. The wake-up call to Western Muslims, such as American Muslims and British Muslims. Every time I check one of your accounts, there must be something about a debate. I am debating such and such about such and such debate. I have challenged such and such to a debate. Is this the way of the Salaf? Is this the way of the Salaf and the Sahaba? May Allah be pleased with them. Let's see for ourselves. The Imam of the people of Sunnah, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, was asked about a guy who debates a group of people, the Jahmiyyah. And this is what he said. Take note that it's a free translation. Avoid the people of argument and discourse. Follow the Sunnah. Furthermore, he said, we have not been ordered to argue and discourse with the people of misguidance. I will show the full text in Arabic, inshallah. Okay, so the Salaf are more knowledgeable than us, more religious than us. They follow the teachings of Islam and understand it and understand them better than us. Yet, have you read somewhere that one of them went to that diseased park? A side note, considering I have mentioned that park. What do you think you're doing, quote-unquote, debating half-dressed women and staring them in the eyes? Do you think that you are not required to lower your gaze? How do you even suppose anyone you debate will follow the teaching of Islam if you yourself did not? And putting those women in your clickbait thumbnails. If you do this, you are following the ways of bad people and not the way of the Salaf. This goes to even those who show women who are quote-unquote modestly dressed. The Sahabi called Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu has said, now I will show the full text in Arabic, inshallah. Okay. Note that this great Sahabi has said, فَإِنَّ النِّسَاءَ عَوْرَةٌ, for women are awrah. So, we must cover women. Those who claim to do da'wah and put women in their thumbnails are in a great misguidance. However, even if there are no women, the whole premise of doing debates is flawed. We must do da'wah in the way we were taught, the way of the Salaf and the way of the Sahaba. The same way, since the Salaf followed the Sahaba. Okay. And, I think you understand the whole idea. Okay, let's continue. I can see the argument incoming. Are you saying that insert famous Muslim YouTuber is wrong? Or, let me be more broad. Are you saying that, Fulan, the great debater, is wrong? Or Fulan that was, known for doing debates and such is wrong? The answer is yes. Yes, I am saying that. One last thing. One of the harms of this debate culture is the distortion and modification of Islamic rulings and facts. For example, some guys went as far as to claim that slavery is not in Islam, which is a complete and utter lie. The Sahaba had slaves. In the Quran and Sunnah, there are rulings about slaves and slavery. Other common mistakes or distortions resulted from debate culture include denying offensive jihad or jihad al-talab. Offensive jihad exists. Want proof? Just read the biography of the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and read the story of Sulaiman ﷺ, King Solomon, in Surah An-Naml. Okay? Read what he did to those people who have worshipped the sun. Surah An-Naml. Also, read how Musa ﷺ asked his people to enter the sacred land in Surah Al-Ma'idah. Another distortion resulted from this debate culture is denying the capital punishment of apostasy. Killing the apostate, which is called Hadd al-Riddah. First of all, do you think that crimes against people such as stealing and killing gets punished while the biggest, most horrendous form of dhulm gets nothing? Apostates and everyone who dies a kafir will suffer in the fire of the hereafter. In the Sunnah, there is very clearly the ruling of Hadd al-Ridda, the capital punishment of apostasy. In the Quran, when the people of Musa ﷺ worshipped the calf, their punishment was to kill each other. Surah Al-Baqarah, to kill each other. It is told in Surah Al-Baqarah. In fact, this is more severe because in our Sharia, if an apostate returned to Islam and did Tawbah, he won't be killed. However, they, the people of Musa ﷺ, were required to kill each other. Now, returning to the topic of debates, I'd like to share some of what the Salaf and grand scholars said about debates and discourse. Just take note that all of this is free translation, so it's not literal. First of all, the Imam Fudayl ibn Iyad have said, لا تجادلوا أهل الخصومات فإنهم يخوضون في آيات الله. Do not argue with the people. Do not argue with the people of disputes, for they delve into the ayat of Allah. It is the source is As-Sunnah للإمام اللالكائي. Okay? Do not argue with the people of disputes. I think maybe do not argue with the people of arguments, with the people of debates, with the people of discourse, like that. Muslim ibn Yasar used to say, إياكم والمراء فإنها ساعة جهل العالم وبها يبتغي الشيطان زلته. Stay away from argumentation, for it is the time in which for it is the time of a scholar's ignorance. Or for it is the time of scholars' ignorance, and with it the shaitan seeks his slip. The source الدارمي في مقدمته. So to continue, Al-Hajjaj ibn Arta'ah, one of the grand أتباع التابعين, has said, ما خاصمت أحدا قط ولا جلست إلى قوم يختصمون. I have never disputed/argued with anyone at all, nor have I sat with people who are arguing. Source Al-Ma'rifah wa Tarikh. Okay, so just take note of these 3 dots. Okay. to continue. Al-Awza'i said, إذا أراد الله بقوم شرا فتح عليهم الجدل ومنعهم العمل. If Allah wanted evil for a group of people, He opens for them the doors of argumentation and withholds them from action or from work. And so I ask every one of you Muslims, regardless of how well known you are, to stop debating, and I ask you to follow the teachings of the Salaf, or the way of the Salaf. Note, I will link a PDF file, inshallah, that contains some stuff the Salaf and the Sahaba said about debates and arguing. Yes, inshallah, I will link it in the comments. But in case I forgot, here it is written, right here, both of them.